Forensic chemistry in criminal investigation. I choose 5 questions from the list of questions you guys made about chemistry and how it's involved in criminal investigation. I'm going to give you examples answering those questions. First, let's start by introducing forensic chemistry. Forensic chemistry is the application of chemistry and chemical methods, using modern analytical equipment, to assist in the identification of unknown materials found at a crime scene. Example 1. A truck that was carrying milk got robbed. The suspect left one because he didn't have the time to take all. The detectives came and took the gallon of milk and used blue light with an orange filter to find the fingerprints on a gallon of milk. The surrounding is the room and people, while the system is the gallon of milk, blue light and orange filter. Example 2. A detective is trying to find the thief who broke into his office. He found a paper that fell from the thief. He took the paper to the lab where the chemist used an aqueous solutions of silver nitrate and sodium chloride, which reacts to produce soluble sodium nitrate and a precipitate of silver chloride. Since we use chemical equations to represent chemical reactions, the chemical equation that the chemist used is Example 3. A suspect was taken by the cops for drugs because his parents saw his changed behavior. He was being really aggressive and would hurt others. They did a blood test and the result were positive. Therefore, it shows that a chemical change has taken place because the suspect's behavior changed to aggressive and dangerous caused by drugs, which resulted in a chemical change in his brain. Example 4. Detective Smith investigated a homicide scene in a dim alleyway, relying on forensic chemistry to solve the case. A team of chemists used ultraviolet light to scan the area for bloodstains, luminol testing to detect clean blood, and infrared spectroscopy to analyze gunshot residue on the victim's clothing. These energy-based techniques helped identify the perpetrator and bring them to justice. Example 5. A police investigation involved a burglary at a jewelry store, where valuable jewelry was stolen. Evidence included fingerprints, DNA samples, and synthetic fibers from the thief's clothing. The fibers were analyzed by forensic scientists, who found them made of a synthetic material commonly used in clothing and textiles. The suspect was arrested and charged with burglary and theft. The forensic scientist testified about the analysis, and the jury found the suspect guilty. Synthetic materials are crucial in modern criminal investigations, helping identify suspects and solve crimes. Now students, I hope that these 5 examples help answer some of your questions. Chemistry will always be involved in criminal investigations, but mostly I hope you learn how important chemical reactions are in criminal investigations. Chemical reactions are crucial in criminal investigations, allowing forensic scientists to analyze evidence, identify unknown substances, and develop new techniques. GCMS is a common technique used to analyze various substances, including drugs and explosives. Researchers are also developing new methods for analyzing fingerprints using chemical reactions, enhancing visibility and making them easier to analyze. Understanding chemical reactions workings helps identify suspects and solve crimes. Glossary. Blue light and an orange filter is an effective way to enhance the visibility of fingerprints and make them easier to analyze. Ultraviolet, UV, light, is a type of electromagnetic radiation that has a shorter wavelength than visible light. UV light is present in sunlight and can also be produced by certain types of lamps and other sources.